Hi, thanks very much indeed. Well, we're here, we're on the final lap now. This is the last week of this series of Countdown. We're in our third quarter-final, so let us please meet our third quarter-finalists, Kenneth Mickey and Peter Burt. And a warm welcome back first to Peter Burt. He's the retired airline captain from Farringdon, Oxfordshire. Peter got 2 children, and he appeared on Countdown just over a month ago when he won 3 games, including a score of 74. Excellent score, the second highest of the series, in fact. And during his run, he also managed to come up with 2 9-letter words, and that's a very rare feat indeed. That was marvellous. Now, Peter eventually lost to our number 8 seed, the redoubtable Kevin Fisk. You remember him? Who could forget him? He was in our first quarter-final last Thursday. Anyway, Peter's total is 223 points, which gives him an average of 55.75 and earns him the number 6 seed. So, Peter Burt, good luck. And now, Kenneth Mickey, well, it was towards the end of January, those cold days of January, that Kenneth Mickey first took the long journey down from his home on the island of Hoy in Orkney down to our Leeds studio. Well, he certainly made that trip very worthwhile with a good victory over David Benson, and then he notched up 4 more excellent wins before losing out to Madeline Evans. Now, to remind you, Kenneth is married. He's a head teacher of a lovely school up in Hoy called North Walls, and his total of 328 points at 6 games gives him an average of 54.7, just slightly behind. But he's our number 3 seed, so good luck to Kenneth Mickey. And we've got David Acton, our number 1 seed. He's through. He got through on Thursday, and Chris Williams is also through, our number 7 seed. A bit of an upset there on Friday. So one of these 2 will join them in the semi-finals. Now, on Friday, in fact, our guardian of the dictionaries, Martin Jarvis, scored with 2 winning words. He was very pleased with falses. Then, bravo, he came up with saboteur, as in one who commits sabotage. Well, that didn't do him any harm, but today it's his wife who is committed to damaging our contestants' best-laid plans. Welcome, Rosalind Ayres.
Thank you, Richard. Here's a Susie who's not sewing shirts for soldiers, but sewing syllables for students of Countdown. It's Susie Dent.
We all seem to be very dark today. I seem to be dark, Susie seems to be dark, and Carol, you're dark as well today,
I'm
Carol.
afraid so. Darkest of all, black, I'm afraid. Don't know why. I'll wear something bright tomorrow, shall I?
OK, but your little black number is fine for us today, so welcome. To cheer us up today, Carol Vorderman.
Thank you.
Well, Peter, ready for it now?
As ever will be, yes.
As ever will be. Well, it's time for take-off, so off you go, please.
I'll start with a vowel this time, please.
Thank you, Peter. All right, we start with I.
A consonant.
N.
Vowel.
E.
A consonant.
B.
Another consonant.
Z.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
A vowel.
A.
A consonant.
L.
A vowel.
U. And one more, Peter.
And a consonant.
And a consonant, thank you. And N.
Thanks very much indeed. The clock starts now. Yes, Peter.
6.
Starting with a 6 and Kenneth.
6.
6 also, Kenneth 6.
Nubile.
Nubile, yes, nubile, Peter.
Unable.
And unable. Unable and nubile we've got. Ros.
Yes. Well, we have another 6-letter word, nebula. Nebula, which
That's
Susie
right.
will tell you what it means.
It's a cloud of gas and dust. You know, nebula, the adjective with an R, but this is the noun, nebula.
Good, but it's still 6. No advance on 6, so we're there.
No advance on 6, no.
No, OK, so first round there, stuck on 6, here we are. Right, Kenneth, your turn for round 2, please.
I'll start with a consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Kenneth. R.
And another.
D.
And a third, please.
And G.
Vowel.
O.
And another.
E.
Consonant, please.
S.
Consonant.
G.
A vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant.
And a consonant, thank you. And T.
Thank you. That's it, and the countdown starts now. So there you are, Kenneth. What do you say?
7.
You're saying 7. Peter?
Only 6.
6 for Peter is
Stride.
stride, now 7.
Goriest.
Yes, goriest.
Glorious, yes. Good,
No
good.
problem.
Yes, we have another 7-letter word, doggies.
That's right.
That's sweet. But we have an 8-letter word between us, disgorge.
Disgorge. Excellent word, but taking nothing away from yours, Kenneth, goriest is very nice indeed. So 6 and 13, and Peter's letters game now.
Vowel, please, Carol.
A.
A consonant.
D.
Vowel.
It's my kind of word. I.
A consonant.
L.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
S.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
D.
And a vowel.
And a vowel. It's rather nice, this one. And E.
Yes, there we are. So round 3 in the frame. We'll get on with the game. Right, Peter.
6 again.
6 again, Kenneth.
7 again.
7 again. What's the 6, Peter?
Sailed.
Sailed, yeah. Now here's the 7.
Laddies.
Laddies. Oh, yeah. That's what you say to your children at school. What do you say to them when you tell them off?
Well, I could say that, but I don't often have to tell them off.
Oh, no, of course not. They're so well behaved. Absolutely. Aye, laddie. Well, anyway, that's laddies. A very good word, that, isn't it? Do you think so, Rod?
Excellent, and we lasses also have laddies, but nothing better. No, well done.
I don't know, just looking at you, Kenneth, forgive me, but I think I see in you shades of a younger Larry Grace, perhaps.
Thank you.
What do you think, everybody? I just think a little young Larry there. A lovely man was Larry Grace. What do you think? That lovely smile. Sorry, I'm being distracted here. 6 and 20 is the score, and Kenneth, numbers from you.
1 from the top and 5 from the bottom,
And
please.
5 from the bottom, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have that one. Okay. We have 2 and 9, 4 and 1, 2 and 50. And the target for you both is 760.
Okay, for our laddies here, it's 760. 760. Here we go. 760, chaps. Kenneth.
753.
Well, that's, yes, within 7, but Peter might be on the nose.
761.
Well, that's near, OK, so let's look at 761 from Peter.
4 plus 9 plus 2 is 15.
4 plus the 9 is 13, plus the 2 is 15.
50 plus 1 is 51.
50 plus the 1 is 51.
Multiply those.
Yep.
765.
You do indeed.
Take away the... I took away the 4, I used it.
Yes, you've used the 4 up here already, I'm afraid.
So we now go to your 753, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Making the big number the same way. 4 plus 9 plus 2 is 15 times 50
Is
750.
750.
Plus the 2 plus the 1.
Plus the 2 plus the 1, yes, is 753. Yes, so you're 7 away, so that's quite a lot.
Yeah, it is 7 away, so in fact that's 5 points. 5 points. You get correct 10 points for correct. If you're within 5, you get 7 points. And if you're outside 5 but below 10, you get the 5 points. So you would get the 5 points. Well, my lassie, what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, it's 760. It looks a lot easier than it is. But if you say 2 times 50 is 100, times the other 2 is 200, take away the 9 and take away the 1, you have 190. And hopefully if you multiply that by 4, you get 760. But not easy.
Yes, well done, well done. That was a tricky one. I fooled most of the people here. So, scores, you stay on 6, Peter, I'm afraid. You're on 25, Kenneth, and we all hand over with great pleasure to Roz.
Critics' use of words when criticising other people's use of words can often be fascinating. There's that famous review by Dorothy Parker, which was, "This is not a novel to be tossed aside lightly. It should be thrown with great force." And Samuel Johnson wrote to a fellow writer, "Your manuscript is both good and original, but the part that is good is not original, and the part that is original is not good." Groucho Marx said about a fellow humorist's book, "From the moment I picked up your book until I laid it down, I was convulsed with laughter. Someday I intend reading it." My favourite, sort of short and to the point, is, "The covers of this book are too far apart."
Well, I tell you this, we have no criticism of you, Roz. You've brought us a lot of pleasure in the last few days. Thanks very much indeed. And indeed, I hope you have no criticism of this particular programme, because it's very exciting. We're looking for our 3rd semi-finalist, and we'll find him in part 2. So we'll see you then. Thank you so much. Welcome back to part 2 of Countdown. This is our 3rd quarter-final. We have Peter Burt struggling a little bit on 6, but early days yet, and Kenneth Mickey there, number 3 seed on 25. So, Kenneth, we're zooming into you, so off you go.
Consonant, please, Carol.
P.
And another one.
Y.
And a third, please.
And another one. T.
And a vowel.
U.
Another vowel.
A.
Consonant, please.
C.
Consonant.
N.
Vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
And another vowel. And O.
Yep, that's it. So the countdown will begin. Yes, Kenneth.
6.
6. Now then, Peter.
Only 5.
Oh, 5, 5, 5. 5 on you. What's the 5?
Panto.
Panto?
Yes.
Yes, panto. Well, you might think this is a bit of a pantomime because we've got our pal here with a 6. What do you say?
County.
Oh, county. Yeah. County's fine.
Yes.
Yep. Good. Roz?
Excellent, very good. Difficult set of letters, but we managed to find a 7-letter word, potency.
Yes. And 3 syllables. Sounds awfully... But it's 3 syllables. Sounds awfully long, doesn't it? Potency.
Potency. Yes,
Good.
with
Potency
7
there
letters.
for 7. But Ken scored with county, so 31 and 6 now. Now then, Peter, your turn.
Now then. A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. S.
A vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
E.
And a third vowel.
And A.
A consonant.
P.
Another consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
Another one. V.
And a vowel.
And a vowel. And one more, that's O.
And a consonant.
And a consonant. Thank you. And L.
Thank you. Well, vol, I think, needs flight in 1 or 2 languages, so let's take flight with this. Yes, Peter.
Only 5.
5. Now then, Kenneth.
Safe 6.
Right. 5 then.
Slaps.
Yeah, slaps, yeah. Now, what's this safe 6?
Slaves.
Well, slaves. Now, were you risking something?
I wondered about salvos, but I wasn't sure about the E.
Yes, it's a tricky one, isn't it? But we've got the
Cameras
dictionary.
forwards with that word, I'm afraid. Salvos is absolutely fine. O-E-S or O-S. The simultaneous firing of artillery.
Yeah. So that's
So
the
it
7.
would have been a
You
man.
could have risked a 7 there.
Yeah.
Salvos. Anyway, 6, of course, is good enough in this context. Probably as much as Peter wants you to get. Well, Kenneth, it's the last letters game, laddie.
Stay with a consonant first, please, Carol.
All right, then T.
And another.
Successful formula. N.
And a third, please.
And B.
A vowel.
E.
And another vowel.
I.
Consonant.
R.
Consonant.
S.
Vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
And a consonant, thank you. And H.
Thank you very much indeed. The last letters game, the countdown for which starts now. And to you, Kenneth.
7.
7, now then, Peter.
6.
Right. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you the 6.
Shiner.
Yes, Shiner. Now then, Kenneth.
Sherbet.
Something funny about the word sherbet. How do you spell sherbet, actually?
Well, I spell it S-H-E-R-B-E-T.
Yes.
Fine, no problem.
Yes,
So it's
lovely.
sherbet
Fancy.
as opposed to Herbert. It doesn't have
Great.
not E-R-T. Sherbet.
Yes,
Good.
those penny bags of sherbet as a
Ooh,
child.
yes.
And
Yeah.
dipping the... Oh, wonderful.
The licorice straw you used to have as well,
Yeah,
didn't you?
sherbet
Ah.
There's another 7-letter word, entries. But we've got an 8-letter word.
Which I've got the pen cam on just to prove it is there. It's
Yes.
herbiest. Superlative of herby, abounding in herbs.
Yeah, and that's the sort of word that you might well have risked if you'd been playing herbiest and it would have been in. So, just shows what strange words are in the COD. Now, 6 and 44. So, Peter, it's your numbers, please.
I'll have 2121, please, Carol.
2 from the top.
Yes.
And then 1. And then 2 and 1. All right. We have then 3 and 4 and 5 and 2, 50 and 75. And the target is 631.
Good, so 631 is what we want, so here we go. That's time, Peter. 631.
631.
Good. Kenneth.
I've blown it completely.
Have you really? Right. Now, now, let's hear it from the captain. Peter. 631.
5 plus 4 is 9.
Okay, 5 plus 4 is 9.
Times 75 is 675.
It is indeed.
Take away the 50.
625.
2 3s are 6. Add it on.
And add that on. Yes, 631.
Excellent. Well done. 10 points. Very good. So, double figures. We're getting there. But we might not quite get there, I'm afraid. But anyway, let's see what we do in the conundrum. If you're both ready, fingers poised. Kenneth, that's it. Please now reveal today's quarter-final countdown conundrum. No, you'll kick yourselves, actually, inevitably. Here it is.
Treachery.
Yes,
Would you see
treachery.
that in 5 minutes?
Well, so that's it. No points for the conundrum. So the final score, 16 to Peter, but 44 to number 3 seed, and the place in the semi-finals to Kenneth Mickey. All right, well, we'll see you again, Kenneth. Congratulations, and commiserations to you, Peter. It was a tough old game. Always that one behind him in every round, so thanks very much. Anyway, hope you enjoyed your run.
I did, yes, thank you.
And we've enjoyed having you, and you've had, of course, the goodie bag for being a defeated champion earlier in the series. This is our little token here, the countdown pen. Thanks very much indeed.
you.
So, farewell, and good luck to our friend Peter Burt. All right, so Kenneth is through now, so we need a fourth. And it's between one of these. We have Glyn Wigley there. Glyn Wigley is our number 4 seed, and Anne Bourgoy. She's our number 5 seed. So they'll be here tomorrow fighting it out for that place in the semi-final. So until then, from all of us here in the studio, goodbye.